Hey guys, Erwan Heussaff here. So I partnered up this month with Calm to promote their Calm app because I usually do a lot of fitness, travel, and food videos. But when I did my fitness videos, I never really spoke about the mind and the importance of having a healthy mind. So check out this video that I posted 3 weeks ago on Instagram. The goal is to gain perspective, nurture creativity, develop awareness, break bad habits, further understanding, and be fully conscious of what we put in our minds and in our bodies. So just take the 21 days of Calm practice with me and let's check in at the end of the month and see if we've made any progress. See you guys. I never really concentrated on working on my mind. It was always kind of like physical changes that I could make with weight loss, or could I be faster or stronger at the gym. But I never really focused on how I felt inside or how I could be more positive or think more positively. In 2015, I had some issues at work and it kind of just overtook me completely, and I started developing things like anxiety, stress. I had a hard time sleeping, and all this because I was just plagued with so many negative thoughts, and I thought that the only way to deal with negative thoughts were really just concentrate on them and not focus on anything else. And that for me was just kind of like a snowball of bad juju and bad thoughts and just not being in a good place. When you think about it, it's human nature. We want to be the happiest we can absolutely be, so we chase happiness. But until we've reached that peak of happiness, we're completely unhappy because we continuously want more. It's human nature 101. Everything in life, every big war, every problem always arises from the fact that humans always want more. What I think we forget though is that we should enjoy, and everyone says this, is we should enjoy the journey more than we should enjoy the destination. And that makes a lot of sense, because if you really want to be truly happy, then it's not about going from zero to completely unhappy to completely happy, but it's about taking these little wins and these small steps and just to be happy as you go along. Because what if it takes you 25, 30, 50 years to be absolutely happy? Will you have 30 years of just absolute dire kind of feelings and just feeling bad? No, you should be able to enjoy your climb up. In the day and age of social media, where there is always automatic and constant comparison happening online, where you are always confronted with posts of what people have versus what you have, it's very easy to be caught up in this imagery and fascination with success, and then asking yourself why you're not there yet, why you're not successful yet. But what happened to ever just enjoying the process and realizing that failure or hardships are all part of a grander scheme of things and just kind of learning opportunities that present themselves to you? I started using the Calm app this year for this exact purpose, because I felt like I was, 1, thinking too much negative thoughts, 2, not really focusing on my inner health and my inner peace and just being happy with the situations at hand, and just simply accepting the past, the present, and the future, and also going through moments where I do have certain thoughts or negative thoughts, but I don't necessarily need to react to them. The less we react to situations that are thrown in front of us, the more time you actually have to process them and move towards a more productive destination. I used to think that meditation was completely subjective. I would spend hours in the gym, in the pool, running outside, really just being in tune with my physical body and thinking that that was my meditative state, basically, because I was thinking of nothing else. But then I really sat down and thought about it one day, and I was thinking of things. I was thinking about my strokes. I was thinking about my cadence, about my speed, about my performance. It was really hard, even during like long, slow runs, to shut off my brain completely, because you're always thinking about these things that you want to measure eventually. So at the end of the day, I was still distracted. I mean, it was extremely relaxing and great for my body, and also it helped clear the mind, but it was not meditation. Meditation is not exercise, it's not concentration, it's not focus. It's being able to develop what they say is a thoughtful awareness.
Welcome back to day 3 of the 21 days of calm.
That was actually really tough. I kept thinking about my posture, kept thinking about the camera. I don't think it's a good idea to actually film these too much, but I feel great, and I think what today shocked me is I finally understood what thoughtless awareness means. It's not about trying to turn off the thoughts in your mind. It's literally just about listening to them and letting them pass and not necessarily giving them importance, which I think makes a lot of sense, because I just realized by just being quiet and still and just letting all my thoughts come in my mind and just kind of letting them come and go as they please, you realize how big your mind is in terms of what you can actually think about, but you don't necessarily have to stop and think about every single thing. It's just basically learning how to accept things and accept thoughts, and yeah, that was actually pretty good. Now I am in Geneva, Switzerland, and even though I'm traveling, it's really important to find those moments where you can kind of sit down with yourself and try to do the practice as much as possible. Because of work now, I find myself actually traveling quite a bit, and it's just a great way to get away from your regular days, your routine, break free from it just a little bit, and give you that vantage point to just look at what you've been doing in the past couple months back home and how you can actually better that. When you travel for work, it's probably one of the most confusing experiences, simply because you have to deal with jet lag, long flights, you know, forgotten luggage, or forgotten items rather, or lost luggages. It can really be just something that's very shocking, and you will feel out of your element completely when you arrive, and you're always catching up. That's what I feel, especially because with a time difference, I still have to deal with work back home, and then I have to deal with work that's happening over here. So today it's Switzerland, for example. So you're always catching up to one country or the other. It gets really confusing. So there are two things for me that are very important when I travel for work. The first is to make sure I work out. Once you land, the first thing you want to do is hit the gym. It'll kind of reset your body, put you in a mode where you're ready to take on the challenges that day might provide. The second thing that I started doing is actually meditating. Again, this would be really the type of thing that maybe me 2 years ago would put this in my very lowest of priorities, especially when I'm traveling, because I'll feel like I have so much to do and I will not waste my time meditating. But the more I think about it now and the more I've practiced it, it actually helps a lot. So once I arrive, I make sure to set a schedule so I'll know what time I need to be doing some work, and I'll know what time I need to wake up for my workout, and at the same time, right after my workout or right before it, I'll just do 10 to 15 minutes of meditation, and you will see it really centers you, and it will stop that feeling that you're always trying to catch something else or catching up to something. So I just finished my last session, and it feels so good. Like, I feel so calm and at peace. Do I feel like a better human being? I don't know. Do I feel like I've developed and progressed as much as I wanted to? I don't know. But what I do know is that I can keep more of my emotions in check. I can keep my reaction in check. I don't take rash decisions as much as I used to, just because I take more time to kind of think about it. So definitely this is not the end of the road. If you've done the 21 days of calm, then you know that it's something that you really need to do daily, and obviously we're not going to do the 21 days of calm again, but any other practice on the Calm app, go ahead on the app and open the different programs that they have, and just even if it's the daily meditation, it's just so important to kind of just center yourself daily and take time to really just relax your mind and kind of just absorb everything that's been going on around in your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm actually working on the next one very soon. We're gonna do a 7-day water fast with my sister Solène. I don't know if I can do it, but if you wanna see it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys there. Peace out.